Welcome to Exact Training. This module is on the Part Master's Bill of Materials tab. Today we'll learn about the Bill of Materials tab and how to add a parent-component relationship. Let's get started learning about the Bill of Materials in the Part Master. These are the steps we'll follow. From the System Manager, we'll go to the Bill of Materials module. We will choose the Activity menu and the Part Master. Then we will go to the Bill of Materials tab, enter a parent part ID and a component part ID. So from the System Manager, select the Engineering tab. Then choose the Bill of Materials module. When the Bill of Materials opens, select the Activity menu. Then select the Part Master menu item. When the Part Master window opens, choose the Bill of Materials tab. The Part Master BOM tab establishes the parent-component relationship that the Bill of Materials will draw on to determine the product structure. Structures can also be entered using the visual BOM. Anytime you add or change product structures, recalculate low-level codes must be run. Before you can establish a new product structure relationship, the parent part identifier and the component part identifier must already exist as a separate part identifiers. Enter them using the Master tab. Double-click the Part ID field at the upper left to browse the Part Master for parent parts. When a parent part ID is displayed, double-click the Component Part ID field, and that opens a browser showing only existing components of this parent part. To view information for a part, double-click in the Part ID field. When the browser window opens, click the Search button and you will see a list of current part IDs. Use the scroll arrows on the right side of the window to move through the list of parts. When you find a part you would like to use, double-click its row. When a parent part is displayed, double-clicking the Component Part field will open a browser that shows only existing components of that parent part. At this screen, click the Search button. Select a current component part to see the details of that parent-component relationship. To add a new component to a product structure, type its part ID in the Component Part ID field of the Part Master BOM tab. It is important to note that once a record is added, the parent part, component part, and effectivity date of the record cannot be changed. All other fields can be. Any change made to the effectivity date for the parent component record will actually create a new record. The effectivity date field displays the date a parent-component relationship is included within a product structure. A product structure relationship remains valid until it is replaced by another product structure relationship with a later date for the same parent-component combination. An effectivity date for a specific relationship cannot be changed. Note: effectivity dates should be entered in the range from January 1st, 1990 through December 31st, 2015 only. Assigning future effectivity dates allows engineering to change a product structure in a time-phased manner. MRP determines requirements for the correct parts by comparing effectivity dates for parts with a due date for an order. The Quantity Per field is where you enter the amount of the component that you will use to make the parent part. The maximum quantity per is 9,999,999. The minimum quantity per is 0.0000001. 8 decimal places can be entered, but most dialog boxes and reports show only 4 decimal places. You can enter a negative quantity per for a product structure. The scrap percentage field shows the quantity of the component part that may be scrapped during production. MRP will then plan for additional component parts to cover the expected scrap on top of the quantity per. The lead time offset is the number of days of additional time required to have this component part ready to assemble the parent part. For example, if the parent part takes 10 days to build, but this component is required to be ready 5 days prior to the build process, the LTO, lead time offset, would be 5, or an additional 5 days lead time required. If the component part is not required until the 5th day of the build process, then the LTO would be -5. The default value is 0. Quantity code defines whether the quantity per assembly is a unit quantity, for example 3.0, or a percentage, for example 45%. Let's discuss the BOM type code. This field defines the type of product structure that exists for this parent-component relationship. N is normal product structure. MRP will plan for the demand of the component. R is resource bill of materials. The component parts with part type R should be tied into product structures with a bill of materials type code of R. E is engineering bill of materials. This prevents the MRP explosion, the regen requirements, and maintain master schedule from creating requirements for the component. P, planning bill of materials, is for reference only. Select the BOM Notes button to edit or create notes connected with this parent-component relationship. Enter any notes that you would like connected to this part. Click OK to save the notes. You may enter an alternate part that could be used in place of the current component. This is a view-only field and not related to the alternate BOM process. If you double-click and enter the browser, there may already be a part showing. Click the Clear button to remove it. Scroll through the available items until you find the one you'd like to use, then double-click to select it. You can also create an alternate BOM for a parent part by browsing for an existing alternate process in this field and then adding a new parent-component relationship or modifying an existing relationship. The alternate code must be selected on the Planning tab for new orders to use this alternate BOM, or on the shop order at the time of manual creation. If any changes have been made to this screen, the Update button will appear active. If no changes have been made, it will appear as grayed out. If you click the Close button without first choosing to update, you will be prompted to do so. Then click the Close button to exit from the Part Master. And you will return to the Bill of Materials window. You may close this window to return to the System Manager. Today we have seen what is included on the BOM tab of the Part Master in the Bill of Materials module. We have learned how to add a parent component record. Thank you for participating in Exact Training.